Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. Okay, so I know I said no video challenges, but I lied because I can't resist doing the Bibliothon book challenges. And you know what? I'm doing them, so there. So today's challenge is the creative book recommendations video, and you know what, I thought I could dress up, I could do a thing, and then I just thought, no, I'm not going to do that. My creative book recommendation is going to be a bunch of books that I really enjoy, that I have to recommend to you, while balancing them on my head. Why am I doing this? I don't know. But I'm going to do it, so there we have it. Alright then, so I'm going to try and do this very quickly, recommending you things because my head's not flat and I'm not going to be very good at balancing this stuff, so we'll see how many I can do. Okay, so the first book that I'm going to recommend to you is Of Fire and Stars by Audrey Colfhurst. So this book is an FF romance set in a fantasy world. There's a whole lot of mystery and magic going on alongside this very cute romance that I couldn't recommend enough. The next book that I'm going to recommend is Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr. This is a book about fae. It is not your traditional type of book. Fae are kind of mean. Fae can be quite deceptive. There are different types of courts, the summer court, the winter court, and they're done in such a cool way. I really like it. The entire series is great. Wicked Lovely isn't my favourite book in the series, but like they just get better. The next book that I'm going to recommend is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Now this is the first book in the Grish trilogy, which I've recently finished, and I really enjoyed that series. It's a Russian-based fairy tale fantasy, and people have the ability to control elements, like they can manipulate people's hearts, they can control the wind or fire or that sort of thing, and it's got the Darkling in, and I love the Darkling. It's getting increasingly hard. So the next book I'm going to recommend is The Magician's Guild by Trudy Canavan. This is a book about magicians. It's like a magic school type thing, and there's really interesting sort of moral dilemmas in it, perhaps in the later books more often than the first one. It's really interesting. Oh my god, this is going to fall off my head. Oh my god, the panic. The panic, the panic, the panic. Every time I talk it's really hard. Okay, this one is Postmortem by Patricia Cole. Oh no. Okay. So I managed 4 books. My head's not very steady, so I'm going to manage... I've got 3 more that I thought I maybe be able to manage, so I'm just going to put these 3 on my head and keep recommending them anyway, because these are my rules. So the next book is Postmortem by Patricia Cornwell. This is a crime thriller about a medical examiner called Kay Scarpetta, and she's like really cool, really thinks very hard about these things and solves cases, and I just really like her. And Patricia Cornwell's writing style is really unique and good, and I like her. She kind of got me into crime thrillers, so that's why I really like it. So the next book I'm going to recommend is Legend by David Gemmell. Surprise, surprise, if you've been on this channel long, you'll know I talk about this book all the time. It is a siege-based heroic fantasy book with the coolest 60-year-old man, badass or warrior you could imagine. It's kind of 300-y. These 2. No! That doesn't count, I've got 1 more. So the next book I'm going to recommend is Nixio by Scott Rankin, and I really enjoyed this book. It's a sci-fi YA where a bunch of teenagers sort of get sent out on a ship to compete in forgot to put it on my head then, to compete in a competition. Wow, compete in a competition. Words fail you when you're balancing things. They're trying to compete to go to this alien planet to basically get a crap ton of money so that they can solve their problems. Yep, it's way more interesting than it sounds. There's like a competition-based element, there's some really cool like alien technology, substance type things, and I just really enjoyed it. It was really fun. Yay, I managed it. I'm gonna see if I can get these all in my head now. It's not gonna happen, mate. It's not gonna happen. I can't even pick them up without being like off balance. There are 2 books down there. This isn't gonna work. This is heavier than my hair. Ugh. Okay, well, I tried. So there are some recommendations for you. I'm sorry if it wasn't really that creative, but like, I balanced books on my head instead. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!